Hi everyone. This video will give a short overview of the event Bringing STEM Education to Underserved Communities, which is funded by the Informs DEI Ambassador Initiative. The team behind this event consists of Aida Rahmattalabi, fifth-year PhD student in computer science at USC, Caroline Johnston, second-year PhD student in industrial and systems engineering at USC, and Phoebe Vayanos, assistant professor of industrial and systems engineering and computer science at USC. Additionally, she is the Associate Director of CASE, the Center for Artificial Intelligence in Society. This event is motivated by the fact that there is a large racial disparity within STEM education. For example, racial minorities only receive 22% of bachelor degrees and a dismal 9% of doctorate degrees. This problem persists even outside of academia. For example, within STEM, we can see that Black people and Hispanics make up 27% of the United States population. However, within STEM jobs, they only make up 16% of the workforce. Again, there is this racial disparity within STEM education, which permeates into the STEM workforce. We hope to address this through our event. Our partners in this event consist of two amazing organizations, one on the East Coast and one on the West Coast. On the East Coast, we have Code in the Schools, whose mission is to provide quality computer science education to students in the Baltimore area. On the West Coast, we have the STEM Academy of Hollywood, which is a school that focuses on a STEM curriculum in the Hollywood area. Our objective through this event is to increase the representation of underserved communities in STEM. We want to show students how we can integrate concepts from operations research and artificial intelligence or data science and those from social science. We want to be able to connect students with researchers in these fields in order to help them foster mentoring relationships. This event will revolve around the concept of a virtual scavenger hunt. We've already started to recruit high school students from the partners I showed you before, and we've additionally started to recruit mentors from academia and industry. Each of these mentors will propose a problem that has a social good flair. These will be problems that require different AI, OR, or ML techniques in order to solve them. Then we'll match each team of students to a mentor with their social good problem. Then during this virtual scavenger hunt, students will explore an environment, scavenging for different methods and learning about them in a bite-sized and manageable manner that can help them to apply these methods to their original social good problem. Our mentors include Dr. Timothy Chan from University of Toronto, Dr. Ikundayo Shitu from George Washington University, Dr. Phoebe Vayanos from the University of Southern California, Elizabeth Bondi, PhD student at Harvard University, Sina Agai, PhD student at University of Southern California, Cyrus Heddle, PhD student at Georgia Tech, Dr. Swati Gupta at Georgia Tech, Dr. Casey Moss at Northeastern University, and Dr. Caleb Robinson at the Microsoft Corporation. We're super excited to be able to work with all these mentors and see what they can do with our students. After the students have engaged in the virtual scavenger part of the event, they'll then regroup with their mentor and figure out how to apply these methods to their social good problem at hand. Some examples of these projects include wildlife conservation, public health, urban planning, environment, and finance. Again, we want to show the students how these methods can be applied to problems that they see facing our world today. Some of the methods that the students will learn about include linear programming, queuing and simulation, algorithms such as local search, divide and conquer, machine learning and active learning, computer vision, and game theory. You're probably thinking, wow, this is a lot to be teaching to high school students in a single session. But again, we're going to be keeping it fairly high level and bite size so that they can understand how to apply these generally to their social good problems. The way that we'll be facilitating this event is by using the gather.town environment seen here. Essentially, each person gets their own little avatar that they control and can interact with people by entering into a small video conference or audio conference call with them. This will also enable the scavenger hunt portion where students can virtually actually explore this map in order to find the methods that they're looking for. In order to evaluate the effectiveness of our event and make sure that the message was actually communicated to the students, we're going to conduct pre and post surveys that will, number one, observe any changes in the students' interest in pursuing the STEM fields, and number two, gauge these students' knowledge of these learned methods through the event. We'd like to thank and acknowledge the Inform's DEI Ambassador Program and committee members, the Code of the Schools Board and staff, and Johnston at STEM Academy of Hollywood. Thank you, and we're looking forward to our event.